Woo. Hello again. Right at 6 o'clock on the dot. We got Instagram. Hello, Instagram. Facebook, you there? Look at everybody. How you doing, Facebook? We got you here. All right. What's up, everybody? Ciao. Unbelievable. Welcome to That Friday Feeling with Peter, episode 7. I have nothing to say, but somehow time will go by. Look at this. Look at all these comments. Thank you for joining. It's another Friday. God knows what everybody's been doing. Facebook, what's up? Happy Friday to you guys. Ciao. Luis, Evan, Rosella, Maria, Cheryl, Alessandra, Oliver, what's up? Peluri, how you doing, Peluri? Well, by an overwhelming amount of yeses, we got the vote on the drink today for Friday cocktail. I'm partially ashamed because I don't drink these drinks. I regretted the post immediately after I posted it. It was a watermelon margarita. But you guys lit up. So, I've succumbed to social media pressure. I mean, look at this here. Look at what I got ready for you guys. Look at this. Pretty soon I'm going to be making Shirley Temples. Unbelievable. I'm ashamed. But last time it worked, I got to be honest with you. I mean, I like a straight drink. This whole thing started with the martini, which I always refer to as the liver failure martini. It's an off-color joke. But it's so strong. And that's how usually I like my drinks. And now, 7 episodes later, we got this. I don't know if that's progress or a sign of the end. But that's where we are, and I got a ridiculous amount of ingredients here. I did have fun making it, not to lie. And the night ended in a faceplant of sorts. So the drink works. Let's do it. And then I got a lot of good questions, by the way. You guys posted some great questions. I don't know if it's the fact that we're all getting a little loopy, but there were great questions. Different, too. Not the, when did you start playing piano questions? Which are also lovely, but you know what I mean. They were great questions, so I'll share those with you guys. And now, where do I start? So, this was basically the margarita recipe plus a little watermelon concoction. So I guess the first thing to do is cut up some watermelon and stick it in this, a blender. I got this little thing here. It's like a Ninja or whatever they call it. So you take your watermelon pieces and you put it right on in. And then you add a little, I always got the small bottles here. Look at this is really, I should fill these up just so it looks a little better. Embarrassing. Anyway, about half, maybe like half a big shot. I don't know, half a big shot. Throw it in just for some liquid. And then what do we want to do here? I'm a little out of my element, so bear with me. Facebook, bear with me. I usually just pour a drink in a glass, but here we go. I'm blending now. Jesus Christ. Look at this hard. I don't know if you guys could see this, but look at this. Look at that. So you got a little pink puree. I guess it's appropriate. It's summertime. Summertime's coming up, Memorial Day weekend, so we could cheers to that with this little fruit cocktail we got. There's a funny quote that I heard Sinatra once said when like a guy ordered whiskey and Coke or rum and Coke, and he said something like, "You want a cherry pie with that?" I like that quote. So we got that. So now this is there. Now we're going to cut a lime. I'm going to press down on the lime a little. Get a little juicier. Normally I would have a conversation with you guys as I do this, but this is way too intricate. I'm going to stick some lime juice in here. Start with a half a lime. Oh my God, I gotta go in the sink. Splattering everywhere. All right. It's a workout too, so you earn your drink here. You earn it. It's about a half a lime. I'm gonna do the whole lime. I'm gonna do the whole lime. If you didn't hear me say I'm gonna do the whole lime, I'm gonna do the whole lime. What a world we're living in. What a world. No, I didn't put the lime in backwards. Are you sure? No, it fits right. What are you talking about? Look at this. It goes, somebody said, it fits right in. Look at this. Anyway, I've made a hell of a mess here. As I defend myself, I got a little nightmare on the counter. All right, now I'm going to add some ice cubes. All right. One of the questions today was, what's in my refrigerator? You guys, give you a little tour. All right. What am I doing? Ice, tequila, what am I doing? We're going to do about like 3 to 1. Sorry, Facebook. I got to maybe push Facebook up. You're going to miss some of the ingredients, but at least I could see you for a sec. I'm going to do 3 to 1 ratio of tequila to vermouth. So I'm going to put 1 large, but we don't even bother, as you know. We don't really bother with the small thing. It's basically one option. So I put 1 in. I might do 2.5 because we got a half a shot, don't forget, in the watermelon. So I'm going to do 2. One, 2. It's basically 3. What can I tell you? It's episode 7, quarantine week 104. The ratio's going up. It's going to be 5 to 1 next week. All right, now what do we do? So many steps here. So out of my comfort zone. Oh yeah, right, you want to put a little agave in. A little agave. Just a drop, not so much though. That's it. And then you shake it. More work. I'm happy though, I'm getting very excited. I'm getting very excited. A lot of fun. And then I'm going to take, look at this little fancy glass I got. I told you that. I'm going to do a little delicate dance around the rim with the watermelon. And then I'm going to, instead of salt, just because this is the sweetest drink I'll ever make, I might as well go all the way. I'm going to dip it in sugar. That's it, just a little. So you want a little, see that? Look at that. Look at, I can't believe I'm drinking out of this glass, by the way, still. Oh boy. Those of you who tuned in, we got a lot of complaints I was making the same martini. If you missed some episodes, everybody's complaining. Martini again. Anyway, what else? Now I'm going to take those big cubes I like. I'm going to stick them right in here. I'll be done with this drink in about 3 hours. A lot of work. Oh yeah, we got to put our little watermelon back on the glass. All right, so now here's the part. So we're gonna shake this, and then this is what I did last time. First of all, this is starting to sit a little, so I want to shake it up a little bit, or I'll give it one more little blitz. And now what I do is I pour a little bit of just that watermelon tequila over, just a little, and then I'm gonna pour a little bit of this on. And I no longer like what I'm instructing you to do as I look at that, so I'm going to just put the whole damn thing in. I'm changing, we're adjusting. This is improvisation. It's too separate. I don't think I did that last time. It's too separate. Shake it all together. I'll have too much liquid, but that's okay. And look at this. That looks pretty good. There's about 17 shots in here, but that's my problem. Holy crap. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, Jimmy Buffett couldn't even handle this. Well, cheers, everybody. Let's see how it tastes. Cheers. We're going back to straight drinks next week. I don't care how many complaints I get, I'm going back to straight drinks. Salud. That's wonderful. It's really nice. Maybe I need to open up. Not be so stubborn, but that's really nice. It's a little sweet. It's a little sweet. It could, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but it could use a little more tequila. Isn't that insane? It's almost like a little too much watermelon. Let me see. I'm gonna drink the whole thing and still be deciding. Needs a little tequila. I told you I don't lie. Remember when I tell you the drinks are excellent? They really are. This is very good. This isn't excellent. But it will be in about 2 to 3 seconds. Okay. How many of you were on the Tuesday concert? I'm curious. How many Friday Feeling people are on the Tuesday concerts? I'm getting a lot of "you are insane" comments. All the best to you as well. Cheers. Better. Not my best work, but like I said, I'm out of my comfort zone. And you guys wanted it, you got it. My dad used to say that all the time about things that were relevant and things that were not relevant. You wanted it, you got it. All right, well, let's get to some questions. Also, these drinks, you got to be real careful because at least the straight drinks, you know it's stiff, but nobody's lying, you know? No ingredient in that drink is trying to pull one over on you. This stuff, this is so fruity. Before you know it, you're speaking Mandarin, you know, God knows. These drinks are sneaky. I appreciate honest alcohol. Having said that, it's very good. Cheers to my dad as well. Thank you, Paula. Basil and watermelon goes good. All right. It's also fun on these Friday Feelings to see how the drink works. Usually sometimes by in just 15 more minutes or something, I'm playing a song. We feel it, and I know you feel it too. Let's see what we got on Facebook comments. A lot of Facebook comments. I mainly stare into Instagram. I wish I could have one eye go over there and the other go over here, but I can't make everybody happy. All right, so questions. This one's diving right in here. Are all your breakup songs based on personal experience? from Miss Lee's. No, they're not. They are not. Much like all of my songs, there's some ounce of truth to. There's usually an ounce or 2 ounces or 3 ounces of truth, but then I can't say any song is totally true, to be honest. And then some truth of one idea slips into another idea. It's very, very slippery. So the answer is no, they're not all based on personal truth. What do we got? What do you think the future of audio will be? Oh God, I don't have enough alcohol to answer that one yet. I have no idea. Plus, I'm not that knowledgeable in that area. But I do appreciate technical questions, as I've mentioned. I like that. Somebody asked about my mic. It's a Paluzzo it's a Paluzzo mic based on a Telefunken 251. Soraya, which song you wrote makes you emotional when you sing it? It depends on what mood I'm in, really. There's a couple that are like, I'll play one for you if you want. Like that Sounds of Summer song. You know, I think about like my childhood and memories, and Before I Go is another song that makes me emotional. I like those songs. I talked about this, I think, at the Tuesday concert. Those songs that have some kind of optimism in them, even though you know it's a sad song, or even if it's a breakup song. Peter Allen, I don't know if you guys know Peter Allen, but he did that so well. He would always he's so good. I'd rather leave while I'm in love, while I still believe the meaning of the word. And it sounds kind of positive, but it's extra sad. There's so many things like that. So I have a few. Before I Go, Sounds of Summer, and God knows, I don't know, Hangover City, but that's for different reasons. What was it like? Betty Young asks, what was it like when you appeared on The Bachelorette show as a musical performer? You know, I forgot about that. Wow. We did it at Lincoln Center in New York. I remember not knowing if I wanted to do it. You know, I don't know. I remember. And then obviously, I don't know. I was on the fence for some reason. But I remember it being a fine experience. It was kind of weird. I mean, I went out and I sat at the piano, and then these 2 random people are there with a film crew doing all this over-the-top saccharine, those reality love shows. And I'm just sitting there playing with a rose probably. It was ridiculous. What could I say? But I'm glad I did it, I guess. In retrospect, I'm glad I did it. What else we got? Would you make an album with alternate lyrics? I don't know if that's a compliment or not. Yaizo says that. No, I don't really have alternate lyrics. Generally. I mean, that song I played on Tuesday, sometimes that's rare, where you write a full song with a couple of hooks and they're all different. Not really. So not really. Where did I get, Zabalino wants to know, where did I get the inspiration for The Country Life? No idea. No idea. That was a prediction song that it was I must have been imagining about retirement or something. Because that song is about getting away. That might have happened through some lyrics. Sometimes a song happens through lyrics and you don't know where you're going yet. So I might have had I want to hear the music. I wanted hummingbirds and harmony might have been a phrase, or singing through the silence of the scenery, or that kind of stuff. I might have had lines and not know what I was driving at, which over the years I kind of got away from doing because they eat so much of your time. I mean, months go by, you don't even know where you're going. And I started to stop myself from writing that way and get the core idea so I have a destination first, and then discover the roads I'm going to take to that destination. What items are always in your fridge? Thank you, I am Sophie from Paris. I could always count on you for questions like that. There's another ridiculous one, which I want to find. Not that that's that ridiculous, but this is it. Not from you, though. From another fan. I am crazy girl. Why is your thermostat right next to your piano? Indy and I are always mesmerized by it. I laughed when I read that. What are you mesmerized by? What is it about the thermostat that mesmerizes you? That's my question to you. It's a thermostat. It's by the piano. And it controls the air. Why are you mesmerized? See, it's working. I told you this would work quicker than we all thought. Julus Jewel says, is there a special significance to your ring and bracelet you always wear? Yes, there is. Thank you for the question. It's more about my dad. This was my dad's bracelet, and I think he got it when he was 13 at it was communion or something. It says Fred Sincotti, and then the ring is his father's ring, which has a P on it. There's a crazy story about that. Actually, I'll tell it to you. The ring my grandfather gave to my dad, and then my dad gave it to my cousin, who was kind of like a son to him before I was born. He was older, a lot older. And then when my dad passed, that cousin, who was kind of like an uncle to me, gave me the ring. So I've been wearing it, ever since. And there's just a story that on the ring, my grandfather used to wear it on his other hand, and he used to drive the car with his hand out the window. And he I think he had lost his ring, and my grandmother bought him the new ring, this current ring, and wrote "Love Julia" because my grandmother's name was Julia on it, so it had an engraving. Anyway, I wore that ring for years. I lost it several times in ridiculous places that you would think you'd never find it again. Once was on a golf course, like in the middle of the weeds. The other one might have been in a steam room. The other one was I was in Milan, and I went to the spa and I got a massage, and I took the jewelry off in the robe. Lost it, and I can't believe each tale has a story. The final loss, which wasn't final, thank God, happened before I went on tour. I was going shopping, getting my bags together, and before you know it, and I packed my bags, before you know it, I couldn't find my ring. I didn't know where I put my ring. And I almost didn't go on tour. I was so devastated. I was late. The hours were going by. So it was about a 3-week tour. And I was crying on the plane. Some woman, a grandmother type, was comforting me, told her the whole story. The whole tour. I remember I was in Italy doing interviews, could not be present. All I could think about was this ring. 3 weeks later, I come back, I rush, and I retrace my steps of everything I did right before I left on tour, and I give up. I can't find it. So I go out, I go to the market, I get a few things, I come back, I'm totally crushed, and I take my change out of my change pot, in my pocket, and put it in my change jar, which was a clear glass jar. And as I put the change in the jar, this ring is staring back at me. So what happened was I took the ring off for some reason. It got mixed with the change before I left, and I put it in the change jar. Anyway, I saw the P looking back at me through the pennies, and I started screaming down the hallway of my building at the time. I mean, if you didn't, you think I'm insane now. If you should have seen me then, I was screaming, hugging strangers. Anyway, long story short, I decided not to wear the original ring anymore. I just couldn't go through that kind of stress, so I got it replicated. What a long answer to a short question, but unbelievable. I just can't take the stress. This is real, though, so I still have some stress, which I think is healthy. What else? We had some other questions here. It's already 6:25. Jesus. Let's see. What would your occupation be if I didn't sing? I don't know, Green Mountain Mama. I don't know. I'm glad I don't have a backup plan. There were two philosophies in my family. Have a backup plan and go for what you believe in without any backup plan. So I chose the latter, but no, I don't know. If I had to pick maybe a lawyer, I think I can make a case for a lot of sides of an argument, whether I agree with it or not. I don't know. There were so many, but now that ring story took us off. Let's do one more. These questions. Look at this. Amazing. I don't know. Now I can't read anymore. I think the watermelon is doing something. Country life, the fridge. Let me get back to that fridge question. Nah, I want to skip it. I'm going to skip it. Who cut your hair? It looks amazing. My girlfriend cut my hair, actually. I've gotten about 4 cuts so far, and unfortunately, there's no going back. Oh my God. And look at this. Look at this. I mean, it's pretty pro. This top part, of course, is a piece. It comes off. It's like, I told you that. It's Tony Bennett's guy. I could just go on and off. But this stuff she does real well. For those of you who think I'm serious, you know, it's a joke. It's a joke. I get some crazy responses to my humor. Who inspired you in your career? My absolute favorite song is Goodbye Philadelphia. Thanks. I don't know. I have so many inspirations, so many people. Thank you for the question, IRE. I'm in the mood for something a little more personal, to be honest, but a lot of people. And thank you for the Goodbye Philadelphia thing. I don't know how those songs come about. I want to talk to you, speaking of Goodbye Philadelphia, I want to talk to you about Heart of the City. Some of you may know the song. I've played it. It's a song that I'm going to release. It's about New York City. And I'm going to make a video. And I want you guys to be a part of it, if you want. No pressure. But in my Instagram link, on my page, the link in the bio is a Dropbox link. So if you have New York photos or personal memories or videos that mean something to you, please upload it and submit it to the Dropbox link. I'm going to be making a video for Heart of the City, my love letter to New York, and I'd love some of your footage to be a part of it if you want. I'm going to shoot some stuff myself as well. On Facebook, maybe I don't have a comment on here, but, oh yeah, let me see if I can comment here. So Facebook, I think I just posted the Dropbox link on Facebook. So submit there, Instagram submit, and we'll go from there. So Heart of the City is on the, I've been working on it quite a bit. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. Will I come to South Africa for a show? I can't wait. I hope to. Thermostat we covered. And wow, we didn't even get to Facebook questions. There's so many. Why don't I go to the piano, and if there's more, I'll talk to you there. Let's transport. We're about halfway. Can you see me? All right. There's the thermostat. Look at the thermostat. How fascinating. Check it out. Just don't lose yourself, you know? Yeah, maybe I'll just put that back. Whoops. This is the part, I don't know if it's entertaining for you guys, but we got to get this a little smoother over here. All right. Let me get this. All right, so Facebook, we're good. Are we having fun? I think we're having fun. And Instagram, once again, you're a little close. All right, hold on. You stay right there, everybody. All right, here we go. This way, you guys. Remember last time you fell? That must have hurt. All right. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. Are you guys good? Everybody's good? Everybody's happy? I can't believe this drink. I look at it in the frame of I can't look, this is ridiculous. I hope you enjoyed it. This is for you guys. First and the last time I do this. Cheers. Thank you again. All right. If you guys, some Facebook guys are having issues with the connection. I don't know what to say. It must be a Wi-Fi thing, but Instagram is getting a lot of good reception. So I guess we're good there on Instagram. Let's see if this works.
The hum of the engines clogging my ears. I'm begging my memory to give me a hand. But this flight is ready to land.
Yeah, that song has something. All right, we got a nice. I'll post it. Okay. Sorry, I got a message from my producer. A lot of people here in this apartment. We got about 10, 15 people putting this production on for you guys. So yes, we know that Facebook has a bad connection. I apologize, but I will be posting, and if the connection is bad on the Facebook repost, I will post the good quality version for Facebook. So fear not. And we have the records, we have the recordings, we got the screen recordings, and we got the mistakes that I just made in that past song. Because I'm also trying to read these comments, and I got a watermelon, God knows what in my system, and I'm going back to nostalgic past. I don't know what's happening over here. I told you, beware of the sugar. Anyway, Sounds of Summer. It was weird to sing that song. The other thing about this quarantine is it's weird. Songs have new meaning now. Like that song, that line about, I wish the shower, I'm going to make believe the shower is a pool, but it's not. A lot of people are doing that. Take a cold shower. Crazy. Anyway, I want to play for you a song that came to mind because I'm trying to stay positive. That was a little sentimental. I know you requested it, but I used to play this song a lot when I was a kid, which is kind of like that Friday feeling, but they wrote it 100 years ago. I don't know. Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear that pitter-pat and that happy tune? That's your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with the blues on parade, but I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. If I never had a cent, I'd be as rich as Rockefeller, with gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Street. I'll leave you with that, guys. Don't forget to, wow, Facebook's having a lot of trouble. I'm sorry, I'll repost it for you guys. Don't forget to put your New York images in there on the Dropbox link in the bio. I'll repost the Facebook stuff. Thank you for tuning in. I can't believe it's episode 7. Another Friday went by. Cheers from here in New York. Thank you for tuning in. And stay safe. Really, stay safe. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers. What a drink. Ridiculous. Thank you.